Yo guys, what is going on? JPS back with another video, and right now we're going to be reacting to top 10 places to visit in the UK. If you watched yesterday's video, you know that I'm coming to the UK in about 6 weeks from now, so I'm super excited about that, and I'm hoping that this list will help me to compile, a couple of destinations to travel to. But make sure in the comments if you feel like there's something that's missing in this list, or just right off the bat right now, if you think there's a place I need to visit for sure, make sure you drop it in the comments and let me know why, like what's good about the place, what's there to do there, things like that. I mentioned in my video yesterday that I'm going to have the Brit Rail Pass, so I'll have access to England, Wales, and Scotland for 8 consecutive days. This is a consecutive pass, so we're going to be using that as much as possible and trying to see as many things as possible. So yeah, right now I'm in the process of creating my itinerary. I only have day 1 down, which is pretty simple. And I need to find places to go, to get to just see the UK and record videos. Obviously I'll be vlogging, recording my experiences. I'm just so excited. So anyways, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit subscribe, and let's get right into this and start doing some research for this trip.
Welcome to another video, and today I'm going to give you the top 10 locations of where you should go in the UK.
Another note, this guy is also named Joel, so I had to click on his video.
Because of Corona at the moment, we're probably going to have to spend summer at home, so here are the top 10 in order from 10 to 1, the places that you should go in the UK. These places aren't the most obvious places. I have not included London in this list because I know everyone knows London, so why bother putting it in the list? And I think the number 1 place at the end of the video, you're not going to expect this.
But before we begin, I'm Joel.
Okay.
I'm a travel content creator. I've been traveling for the last 3 years, but because of Corona, I've had to stay in England, so I've been exploring my own country. If you want to learn how to travel and follow my journey, then please subscribe. Right, let's get into the top 10.
That's pretty cool.
Let's start with number 10. London. No, I'm joking. I promise you it will be London. It's Beachy Head.
Hey, he has a sense of humor. He's like me.
Near the town of Eastbourne, not too far from Brighton. It has these amazing Seven Sister cliffs, with a beautiful Beachy Head lighthouse, and it's only actually an hour away from London. It's also one of the sunniest spots in the UK, and so if you want to get some sun in the UK, whatever time of the year, your best bet is on the south coast near Beachy Head. There's also some really nice beaches, and it's just a lovely spot to go to. I definitely recommend it. Number 9, staying on the south coast of England.
I think the train goes there.
It's just a 45-minute ferry away from the mainland, and so once you're on the island, you've got beautiful golden beaches, you've got all these water sports.
Yo, that looks...
And it's a great spot to feel like you're actually leaving the UK, even though you're not really, you're just hopping on a ferry to a small island. The Isle of Wight also has incredible coastline with huge cliffs, and also the famous Needles spot with the lighthouse, which is quite famous on Instagram if you've seen it. But it is brilliant.
Oh, again, I've seen that before.
Really
I think
sunny, one of the sunniest spots in the UK, so definitely recommend going there. That is the Isle of Wight, and now we are going to the Norfolk.
All right, hold on. Even if I don't go to Isle of Wight, I need to go to one of these isles. Like, so beautiful. One of those has to be on the list, of where I go. It has to be. We have to check one of those out, at least.
To the Norfolk. The Norfolk, just Norfolk. We're going to Norfolk. Here we have
this guy's funny.
Huge long beaches, which are literally unspoiled. The sand is golden. Imagine you're in the Caribbean.
Ooh.
That's basically what you're getting, but in Norfolk. And
I don't know about the Caribbean, yo.
You can rent a boat, go around all these rivers and broads, the Norfolk Broads, also known as, and it's just crazy. I can't wait to go there. I haven't actually been there before, but I'm going to try and get there this summer. It's going to be awesome. Number 7, it is Cornwall, and if you're from the UK, you know Cornwall. It is everywhere. Where's everyone going? Normally in the summer, it is Cornwall. So 2 spots I would recommend in Cornwall is St Ives and
green water
beach called Porthcurno. And the funny thing is, I've actually been there. I just can't pronounce it, and it's supposed to be the whitest sand beach in the country. So if that's something to go on, get there. The Cornwall coastline is stunning, so make sure you do visit all around the coast. Go on a little road trip. Make sure you go to the famous Land's End spot.
Should I check out Cornwall? Comment down below.
Surfing Cornwall.
Should I stop there?
6, we are going into Welsh country. We're going to Snowdonia. Snowdonia is in northern Wales, and it is pretty stunning. You can obviously climb the famous, the tallest mountain in Wales, Snowdon. There's also Crib Goch, which is a much more difficult mountain, which is literally not far from Snowdon at all. You can literally hike between them, but it's actually a difficult climb. You kind of have to like scramble up there with your hands and feet.
I don't know
Good
about
fun
that
if
one.
you're looking for a bit more adventurous, do Crib Goch, which I'm probably not pronouncing wrong, and you Welsh people, go have a go at me in the comments. Number 5, staying in the mountains, we are going to the Lake District. It is a beautiful spot, one of my favourite spots.
I'm
in
going
the
there
UK.
for sure.
You've got mountains, you've got lakes, and there's so many lakes to choose from. You can go to a less common lake called Buttermere, which is not as developed as, say, Lake Windermere, but it's still stunning. Also, make sure you go and try and climb Scafell Pike. It's not that hard to climb. And also, Wastwater Lake is the deepest lake in the UK. Fact for you today. So check that out. Go,
Looks beautiful.
dive down it or something, if you can. I don't know. Okay, number 4, we are going back to Wales, but this time in the south of Wales. We're going to Pembrokeshire. I only went there for the first time last year, and boy, I've been missing out. I went to the beautiful seaside town of Tenby, which has colourful houses all along the shoreline and has 2 incredible sandy beaches. The Pembrokeshire coast is stunning, so do check it out, especially the Green Bridge of Wales. And also, if you want to go on some cliff jumping, then head to the Blue Lagoon, which is a stunning spot. I'll find it on the map for you. And you can basically do like 10-metre jumps, I think 5-metre jumps, and it's a great spot if you want to jump into some freezing cold water.
I'm down.
That's what I did. It's good fun. So
How cold is the water going to be in July, I wonder? Because that's when I'm visiting, of course, late July. I'm sure it'll be cold, but I think it'll probably vary by where I am on the coast, right? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious.
freezing cold water, because that's what I did. It's good fun. So we're into the top 3 now, and coming in at number 3 is Bournemouth and the Jurassic Coast. Bournemouth is an incredible town with incredible beaches. You can go surfing, you've got the pier, then just 45 minutes away, you've got the incredible Jurassic Coast. You have a beautiful coastline with lots of different spots to see in the area. You've got Old Harry's Rocks, which is a stunning spot, which you can actually see from Bournemouth Beach, and then you've got the famous Durdle Door, which you must have seen if you're from the UK. It's a famous spot with the door, and you can actually go there and get a sunrise picture in the winter where the sun is shining through the door. It's pretty cool if you want to do that in the winter. Do check out the Jurassic Coast. It is a beautiful spot.
Those waves are huge.
Okay, number 2. By now you're thinking, why is there no spots in Scotland? Here is your spot in Scotland. The Isle
Here
of
we
Skye.
go, baby.
The Isle of Skye is amazing. There is so many different spots you can go to. You can go to fairy pools. You can go to the famous Old Man.
And you know we're not just going to be stopping at the Isle of Skye. We might have to hit Edinburgh up. What's that other? Glasgow? Shoot, we'll see. Glasgow's in Scotland, right?
Many different spots you can go to.
I hope.
You can go to fairy pools. You can go to the famous Old Man of Storr, and then you can go to Kilt Rock and Melt Falls, which is like a waterfall going into the ocean. I mean, how
it's in
rare is
Scotland.
that? But Isle of Skye, it takes quite a while if you're from England, but trust me, it's worth the drive getting up there. So you're probably wondering, what is number 1, the best spot in the UK? In my personal opinion, it is the Gower in Swansea. It has incredible beaches. Swansea is known for its rain, but when the sun comes out, trust me, it is probably one of the best places to be in the UK. The first beach, Rossini Bay, has incredible cliffs and an enormous long beach with...
Is that in England or Wales?
And it is just a stunning beach. You've got to get there. Like, for this to be in the UK, more people need to go there because it is worth it, trust me. And my personal favourite beach is Three Cliffs Bay. This bay has literally three cliffs in the middle of the sea, depending on whether the tide's in or out, and it has incredible sand. You can do loads of water sports like paddleboarding, kayaking, and you actually have to trek there because there's no car park nearby because it's surrounded by like these cliffs. So it is an incredible spot to go to, and trust me, I couldn't recommend any more.
Wow.
Obviously it does rain a lot in Swansea, but once the sun comes out, I don't think there's anywhere better in the UK. Trust me. There are so many beaches in the Gower, so many bays, so please go check them out, go explore the area. It is really, really worth it. Because of COVID, you're probably going to have to...
One thing I want to say about this, about like these options, I think there's some cool options. They are a lot of like on the coast and not necessarily cities and stuff. But also like my only form of transportation is the rail, so I don't know how accessible some of these places he mentioned are gonna be by rail. So also in the comments, when you're recommending places, I would really appreciate if you made sure that they're not far from like train stations and stuff, because that would make it a lot easier, not only to maximize the amount of places I could see, but to make sure I could see the place, because you know, I don't know how else I'm gonna see it if it's not near the railway. You know, I'm a runner, so I can run a little bit, but not with 2 suitcases.
Really worth it.
You know what I mean?
Because of COVID, you're probably going to have to spend it in the UK, but make the most of it. Travel around the UK, see some of these amazing spots, which you might not have been to, and make the most of it, because even if we can't go abroad, we can still explore our own country. So that is my top 10 list of places to go in the UK, which I think is quite unique. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like. It really helps me out.
All right, guys, that was a video. This was obviously during when COVID was raging on. Now it's pretty much subsided. As I found out yesterday, the UK has literally no COVID restrictions for incoming international travelers. No vaccine, no test, nothing. So it seems like we are kind of back to full swing when it comes to international travel, which is very exciting, especially in my case, because I'm excited to come over, you know what I mean? And I hope you all are too. So with that being said, I hope I can interact with you all in the comments and see some of these places and get this itinerary set up, and I'll be over there in no time. So hit that like button, hit subscribe, and also if you have any more videos you'd like me to check out regarding the trip, or things you think would help me planning and just with advice and tips, drop them in the comments as well, or feel free to message me on Instagram. It's in the description, but it's at ItsJPSYT. But with that being said, I'm gonna catch you all in the next video. Peace.